Alright guys, so we're going to the movies again, and today we are going to be seeing a brand new documentary.
Pop star, never stop, never stopping.
Yes, from the hitmaker that has brought us such hit songs as Things That Are In My Jeep and So Humble, we get the new concert film, Pop Star, Never Stop, Never Stopping.
And Connor for real is like the greatest pop artist ever. Like, he could have sex with my girlfriend and I would be completely jealous of her and break up with her because she would know him on a level that I, as a straight white man, would never truly be able to know him on.
You don't have a girlfriend?
I don't have a girlfriend. But if I did, and she cheated on me with Connor for real, I would break up with her in disgust. I would never get to know Connor in that sense.
Anyway, I also think it's kind of weird that the guys who made Hot Rod are suddenly switching to documentaries now, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah,
whatever tickles their fancy.
Yeah, it's good. They're good. We'll see how it goes, but ultimately, this is going to be the concert. I imagine this is going to be like the concert film of the century.
Yeah, when you think of big-time musician films, you're going to think Purple Rain, This Is Spinal Tap, This Is It, Pop Star, Never Stop, Never Stopping. It's the fourth movie. It's lucky. It's great that it's in the top 5. It's so great it's in the top 5 already.
Yeah. So, but ultimately, Connor is gonna show off why he's Connor for real, and we're gonna enjoy the shit out of this movie because he is the greatest rock star on the planet.
So we'll see you guys after the jump. Alright guys, we are out, and that was intellectually stimulating.
That was by far the best documentary I have ever seen. Very informative, great concert film.
Yeah, so essentially it tells this great story about Connor for real's entire career from his humble beginnings with the Style Boys all the way up to his
big comeback earlier this year.
Yeah. I can't come up with anything. You just want to give up the joke?
Yeah, let's just give up this bit.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, anyway, yeah, the movie was great. This movie was great. I loved it. It's hilarious. There was this particular bit where they turned the cameras off, and it's hilarious. Because I guess I'm just a sucker for that kind of bit.
Because we can't even spoil it because it's hilarious. Because that's the joke. It's hilarious.
It's great. And, look, Andy Samberg, we love The Lonely Island. Their music is hilarious. The stuff they put on this album was incredibly top-notch.
The music by far was the best part, especially stuff like even like Humble and stuff like Humble and Mona Lisa and Bin Laden.
I just wish they would have performed more of the songs in full throughout the entire thing, because some of them had to be montaged in. Luckily, their soundtrack album is available out there. It's available and out there, so people can actually listen to it and everything.
But otherwise, we got some great celebrity cameos too. We got Carrie Underwood, Questlove, RZA.
And we're not even spoiling with these because these people are literally in the trailer.
Yeah, Simon Cowell drops a reference to One Direction, to the fact that One Direction broke up.
You don't think that he would have a sense of humor about that, considering all things considered, but hey, good for him.
And it's and we get a lot of the cool spoofing of the music business is pretty funny.
Yeah, I mean Tim Meadows' character is pretty funny at that, and we got Christopher Red, who I've never heard of before this. I think I should look him up to see if I actually have heard of it, seen something he's in. He did a pretty good job with the rapping and improv that is required for a movie like this.
Yeah, you could tell some of these bits were real. There was a lot of you couldn't tell what was real and what wasn't real because it is, of course, mockumentary style and everything. But this was but a lot of the bits were really funny, and a lot of that came from just Andy Samberg as a performer, and a lot of the other people who were just great, and a lot of the great talent he was able to work off of.
Yeah, Joan Cusack is in this movie. I didn't even know that until her credit came on in the opening.
Yeah. And then we get all these and then we have all these amazing musicians, and they're able to And they got some fun, and all these amazing people have funny bits too. There's a great Taylor Swift joke in this.
There's a whole parody of TMZ, which is obvious, but the parody goes deep.
I sat there and I was like, "Where's the parody?"
This shit goes deep, and this is great. I mean, this is Spinal Tap for our generation.
And the idea that this came out at like the perfect time because pop music has become like the big, has gotten huge attention at this time. It's kind of like with where Deadpool came out with the perfect time to be a superhero movie. This came out at the perfect time to be for pop music with all the Miley Cyruses and the Justin Biebers and the One Directions kind of taking over the world.
The only way this could have been even better placed. There we go. Would have been if they had released this at right around the time that everyone was releasing all these crappy concert movies like One Direction, Katy Perry, Justin Bieber. They missed it by a few years, but still, these jokes are just as relevant today as they were when those movies were being made.
And Justin Timberlake, not gonna spoil it, but he is freaking hilarious in this movie.
He's in the movie.
There were Spencer and I were in the theater with 2 other people. Because it's Sunday, and there's not a lot of people, and not a lot of people are going to go to a showing this late at night. But there were 4 people in the audience. But there were 2 other people in the audience, and all 4 of us were just laughing insanely anytime Justin Timberlake came on screen.
It's great that the Lonely Island has built up credentials like this because we love Hot Rod. That's it. Plain and simple, we love Hot Rod. MacGruber is an underrated comedy classic that people just ignore. Or we have not seen The Watch, but I don't think that matters. The Lonely Island, honestly, can do very little wrong in our eyes at this point.
We spent last night binging their videos on YouTube, and they're just as funny now as they ever were.
I mean, and they're building up. And now, what are they going to do with this? They could make a pop star. They could make a pop star 2, or they could just build off of another totally new IP.
All I know is that they should jump on this momentum now because even if it's clearly going to make some money, but they got to jump on this opportunity. But they should probably jump on this opportunity now.
Yeah, but if you haven't seen it, go see it. It's original. It's not Ninja Turtles. It's not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. We haven't even seen that, and we have no immediate plans to because we haven't heard exactly hugely positive things about it.
But go see Popstar. It's original, and it's kind of original, but it's not the first mockumentary comedy, but it's definitely one of the funniest.
Yeah, I mean, in all seriousness, it's like Spinal Tap, A Mighty Wind, Popstar. Pretty much all those. And I should really see it. We should really watch A Mighty Wind. I've got it on flick. At some point, I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. So, anyway, guys, I think that should be it.
Yeah, I've got nothing left to talk about.
Yeah, so anyway, just like, favorite, subscribe. For the record, all that stuff at the beginning was a bit, in case you have not gotten that at this point.
If the people who clicked off this video after us doing that bit, fuck you for being confused. Fuck you, you deserve to be confused.
Yeah, so anyway, bye.
Bye.